So we're doing a real quick checkout at this place that's in Maumee, Ohio. It's called the Maumee Antique Mall. It's kind of like a little flea market, that kind of a thing. You know, they have tons of different vendors and stuff. And I've been here once before, and they had video games. So we're gonna go in there and check it out. Let's have a look here. And there she is, the Maumee Antique Mall. So if you live anywhere in northwestern Ohio, check it out. Style. The second I walk in here, there's a whole bunch of stuff sitting right here. Comics too, just sitting here. I'm like, well, maybe I'll grab a couple of these. Why not? Holy smokes. Tons and tons and tons and tons of goodness here. So we're definitely going to be having a look through here. Hey, check that out. Hey, there's Yoshi. Hello, Yoshi. Hey Rob, that's the exact one that I had right there. That's the same color and everything. It's kind of funny though, but thanks to you, I don't need one. All tons of. That's what I found up in there. And then we need to get that Operation Flashpoint right there too. Well, the irony is there's another one exactly like the one I had here. So they have two exactly like the one I have here. Hey, look at that, Rocket Knight Adventures. For $75. That's not bad. Alien Syndrome. That was, you know, it was a budget title, but not bad. Not a bad game at all. Not great, but not bad. Even more down this way. Hey, look at that. Atari goodness. Now, we're heading over to the actual Sylvania toy company today, but they actually have a booth inside of the Maumee Mall here. So, the Antique Mall, this is pretty cool. Look at all these cool Lego figures. So yeah, inside the Maumee Antique Mall, they actually have a booth here that is for the place that we are going to be going to. Well, you'll actually see it later in the video, which is the Sylvania Toy Company. So they have a small representation of a lot of their stuff here. Not interested in that Barbie stuff, not my bag. I wonder what this is. Next time I go back, I'm going to have them open up the case because, I don't know, it kind of looked like a Titanfall thing or something. I don't know. I'm into robots, so. These soda cans. I love this kind of stuff. My buddy Rob, he's got a couple of those, I think, but I wonder what the figures look like when you actually take them out. I'm not willing to venture just to find out. That's just me, though. Of course, I'm shopping here with Miss Harleyfractic.
It's a trap!
Oh, wait a minute. The official James Bond Secret Agent Complete Spy Set. I could become a spy!
Well, he always did have an inflated opinion of himself.
This is super cool. Now, if I push the button, of course, it's gonna say that it's gonna sing the song, and of course I can't put that on the channel because we'd get a copyright for it. So we're not gonna do that. Hey, wait a minute. That's Retro Rob. What? How did he get in here?
Gay pirate, where are you getting that from? Dude, you're wearing eyeliner. Okay.
Hey, look, it's Marshall when he was dressed up at Halloween. Yeah. There's 3 of them. These are really detailed. Holy smokes. If I were Amber Heard, I'd be, trying to cut his finger off or something. Come around the corner and I find this woodworking place. So if you need some wood, they've got it. So just wood. You never know what you're going to find in a place like this. Well, in case you need some Brazil nuts, they've got them for you.
Tell Bill I said have a Coke and a smile and shut up.
So you may have been to an antique mall or like a general mall like this. Is kind of like a flea market in a way. Not so much a flea market, but I guess it is. But this place had really grown in a different way since the last time I was there, because now there are these dedicated video game booths in there, and I really, really enjoy that. And this booth here, oh my gosh, this person, I got to go back and really comb through this, because they have everything set up very nicely. Everything's very clean, wrapped in plastic so things don't get dusty, and they really care about the stuff that they've got there. In many ways, this is almost better than going to an actual gaming store, just because the prices are great. They had a lot of great stuff in the cabinets here, and I mean, new and old, some good prices, a lot of rare stuff, a lot of common stuff. Just in this one small booth, this person had a ton of stuff. Now, this is really great, I think, because now they're not paying for like a whole storefront. They're just paying for a booth. But whoever's booth this is, they really took care of their stuff. You can tell they care about the product that they're trying to sell. And look back in there, there's a power glove. I should have checked how much that was. Not that I want one. I definitely don't want a power glove. But if you're looking for one, there's one right there. Look at this. There's a whole bunch of games over here, but look over here. I mean, he's got stuff tucked away over here. Let me just, gotta go through all of these. Okay, so I just got down here to have a look, and there's some pretty cool stuff in here. I mean, there's that Donkey Kong for $100, Donkey Kong Country, but if you're looking for a couple of TurboGrafx games, there you go. You know, there was something that I missed when I was over here, and I'm gonna point it out. Here is a painting of Hal Holbrook. I don't think it's Hal Holbrook. Yeah, it's Hal Holbrook. Oh, look! Aunt Bethany left her coat here. Oh no.
Did I break wind?
And me mateys, if ye need a giant metal ship to sail the seas of cheese. Or how about an ugly Rick and Morty sweater?
You son of a I'm in.
Space 1999. The Fall Guy. The $6 Million Man. And the Piece de Resistance. Oh, Perry. I know you're envying me right now because I'm standing before this awesome lunchbox. You're in Los Angeles and I'm in Toledo, and it's right here. Hey, there's your favorite, Harleyfractic, and she's got Hello Kitty.
And the Hello Kitty.
You blew him a kiss?
Yeah.
Want to do it again? That really doesn't look like Devin. It looks more like old Ray Liotta. And I don't know if that looks like Bonnie or not, but the $6 Million Man, we got to do this one right. Yeah, there we go. And there's Oscar Goldman, yay! And that's the typical thing. He just pulls out a branch and kicks everybody's butt. And, oh, hey, there he is sitting in Oscar's office. I've been watching a lot of the $6 Million Man lately because I'm such a geek. Ooh, Superman 2 lunchbox.
Kneel before Zod.
You come over here, everybody needs a Batman 89 trash can with the most awesome Batman of all time, Michael Keaton. What's on the back? And just in case you don't see it on the front, at least they've got it on the back too. So if you're coming into the room and it's not facing the, you know what I mean. So I discovered this booth way in the back. They had a lot of collectibles, a lot of Star Wars stuff, Marvel stuff, you name it, they had it. But I saw that really cool Deadpool and really cool Flash statues there. And this Optimus Prime cookie jar. That's pretty neat. And then these, I thought these were all great too. I mean, I could geek out, but can you imagine if you owned all this stuff? Oh my gosh, you'd have to have a whole house just for that stuff. But look at all this other great stuff over here, some more Simpsons things. So instead of kidnapping Harrison Ford, you could just get one of these, and you could have your own frozen in carbonite Han Solo, Harrison Ford thingies. Isn't it funny how the frozen thing doesn't look like the doll? Couldn't they just, never mind. Rosebud. Hey, it's everybody's favorite 80s record, The Pack album with top 40 hits like Saving All My Dots for You, Ms. Pack's in the Sack with Dig Dug, and Pack Your and Get Out. Another Rosebud. How about the Knight Rider board game? Yes, by Parker Brothers. You too can be, see that even looks like Edward Mulhare. And yes, you can go all over being Michael Knight in this high-speed adventure game. Yes, or you could play the ET game. But yes, the Michael Knight, Knight Rider, Parker Brothers
Totally ridiculous
board game based on the hit TV series, a high-speed adventure game with Knight Rider. Now this really takes me back to the 80s. Every convenience store I would go in, this sign would be there, especially if it was a mom and pop shop. And I'm sure the Pepsi man said, yep, here you go, here's a clock. I didn't know whether to think this was cool or morbid because they just robbed a graveyard. And here's a pelvis, everybody. Have a pelvis on me. Now, did Ripley bring this back to the Nostromo, or I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be, but it's pretty yucky looking to me. And, you know, I've always wanted to have a taxidermied piranha. So if you need one, they got one right here. All right, this is really cool. So I don't know how long this has been sitting here. I mean, we can look at the date on it. There's probably a date on here. But this is, this is a can of Folgers coffee. It hasn't been opened. It's a metal can. It has not been opened. And is there a date on it? Yes. Well, it says established 1963, but I don't think that's the date on the can. Is there a... So if there's a zombie apocalypse and you need coffee, the Maumee Antique Mall has got you covered. You can just come here and get your coffee right here. Hello.
What the hell do you want?
You have Prince Albert in a can?
No, I don't.
Well, I do.
Oh, no, son of a bitch.
So that was it for our visit to the Maumee Antique Mall. I'll be back there soon just to kind of look around myself, of course, because it's not too far from where I live. But we're going to head on to the next place. Everything's all backwards. Hey, we're here in Sylvania, Ohio at the Sylvania Toy Company. Now, I've known about this place for a couple of years. I've always wanted to come here. Now, mostly it's going to be toys, you know, some epic toys of yesteryear, that sort of thing. But they also have video games. So we're going to check out a little bit of everything. So let's have a look. Pretty cool. Yeah, there's their phone number if you want to check them out. And they of course, have a Facebook page. And look at this decal. Isn't that fantastic? And we'll back up so you can see it. Check that out. So from the second you walk in the door, it would be hard for you to not play the got it, had it. Oh my gosh, I want that. I mean, look at all the Hot Wheels, the Legos, the Simpson characters. There's just bins of stuff over here that I rifled through. It's just, you know, little bits and pieces, you know, stuff that's kind of scratch and dent, that sort of a thing. Look at that Star Destroyer from Lego. Holy smokes, that's just, wow. Hello. Yeah, he is not my father. Guaranteed. Behind the register, I noticed a couple of things that I actually have in my collection, like that giant Godzilla there and a couple of the Transformers. I have actually two of these. One is just parts, and then there's a Robbie the Robot, and I've got one of those. I love that Mecha Godzilla. I had no idea that that even existed. And yes, I have that Pee Wee Herman doll. I don't even know how I obtained it. Look at this Star Wars wall. So if you need some Star Wars figures, these guys have got you covered. And then over here in loose bags, you have Transformers, of course. And then there are some that are complete over here. And I was in Transformers. I'm 14 years old again, heaven. This was fantastic. As a matter of fact, I noticed a few of them right there that I actually am like, yep, got that one, because I'm a geek. So when I swing around here, you're going to see this wonderful wall of pegs that is all wrestling figures from WWE and AEW, you name it, it's on here. And there's one of my favorites, the Ultimate Warrior. And of course, here are the Simpsons figures I was talking about. Look at that giant G.I. Joe aircraft carrier. Wow. More Transformers over here. Now, I know I'm speaking for myself, and maybe for a lot of you out there, you could very easily say, got it, had it, got it. And I still have a lot of these figures here. There's some of them I wish I had, but yeah, there's Metroplex. I do have Omega Supreme complete, and I was never a fan of Galvatron. I like the character, but I just didn't like the toy. Sunstreaker there, I've got that one, of course. I wonder what ones you have in your guys' collection. Wow, just a lot of great stuff. There's a Mirage. And hey, there's the Dinobot leader, Grimlock. Who doesn't like Grimlock? If you don't, well, you're probably dead. Well, maybe not dead, just dead inside. There's the first one I ever got. That's Trailbreaker. I got that one when I was 14 years old. That started my journey into darkness. And of course, Optimus Prime. I got that one that year for Christmas. And what a great Christmas that was. And yes, I still have them. And there's a weird Grimlock variant that I've never seen before. And of course, Shockwave there in the back. I've got that one, but mine's missing the little laser arm. It just kind of snapped off for some reason. And I take care of my stuff, darn it. This cabinet is absolutely amazing. Just tons and tons of great stuff in here. Some of it's Japanese, some of it's And there's Skylinks. I actually got this one in pieces from someone, and his tank that is a Megatron. What kid or adult wouldn't want that? I'm Batman. Yes, there's the Michael Keaton Batman Batwing and Batmobile. Now, being the creature of the very late 70s, early 80s that I am, there is Buck Rogers and some Battlestar Galactica stuff. I love Battlestar Galactica, but I was a huge fan of the original Buck Rogers television show that was on in the late 70s, and I was just thrilled to see that. Plus, look at all these Indiana Jones figures they have in play sets, the Black Hole, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They have so much Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles stuff that it's amazing, and they have new stuff, old stuff. Wow, Sylvania Toy Company, you guys just knocked my socks off. I'm serious. And I wish I just had $1,000 to just come in there and plunk it down, but I wouldn't have any place to put it all because I already have tons and tons of stuff, just like any collector does. Scarface, hey, say hello to my little friend. But they've got these cool little figures over here on the wall. They have about everything you could possibly think of for the geek in your life. So if you need a gift or if you just want to go in there and spend some money yourself, they have it in here. And they have some things that'll blow your mind, like there's a 2XL. But there's a Virtual Boy in box. Now, I didn't ask, is it just a box? Is it a Virtual Boy? I'm not a fan of the Virtual Boy, but I know that there are many collectors out there who are. So if you're looking, there you go. Look at this gigantic sail barge from Return of the Jedi. This thing had to have been like 4 feet long. Fantastic. Well, look at all this great stuff in here. Need a PSP for $79? There you go. ColecoVision PS3. Do you want to be Cobra Commander? Here's your chance. A lot of great statues in here too. Those are great. You know where the music's coming from, you know what it is. GoldenEye right there. I can't leave here without Gilligan's Island. They had a lot of complete in-box Nintendo Entertainment System games, a couple of Atari games in there as well. You saw Adventure, Blaster Master, Excite Bike, yay, Marvel Madness, but Blaster Master, look at that. Golf, well, we could do without golf. But a lot of other great stuff over here too, and then these shelves over here had tons and tons of other retro video game goodness. That's from the Dreamcast. I actually used to have one of those. That is a great fighting stick if you're looking for one. Ooh, a Tron machine. Hey, there you go. There's a Sega Nomad in box. It's Judge Schmales and the Gopher.
How about a Fresca?
And there is my favorite baseball game of all time, World Series Baseball 2 on the Sega Saturn. Now, did they have a huge selection of video game stuff? No, but they did have a good selection and a lot of stuff that I'd never actually seen in the wild before. Well, Sylvania Toy Company does have this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pinball machine, and this thing is absolutely glorious. Now, you may have seen a video that I did a couple of months ago at Rock'em Sock'em Retro. They had the Super Mario Brothers pinball. I'll tell you what, this gives that one a run for its money. I really didn't have an opportunity to play it this time, but next time I'm there, maybe I'll do a video. I have the original G1 Triptychon, but this thing was even bigger than that. It's so enormous.
That's what she said.
Over at the Antique Mall, they had a few of these Funko soda figurine, whatever you want to call them, action figures. There's the Master Chief one. I'll have to check one of these out one of these days, just for the heck of it. They look kind of fun. But that ends our trip to the Sylvania Toy Company this time around, and let's have a look at some pickups. All right, so we're back in the studio here, and we're going to show you exactly what I picked up. So I got Assassin's Creed 3, the Steelbook Edition. I already have that game, but I just wanted the Steelbook Edition because everything I got here was so dirt cheap, except for one thing that was just, it wasn't so cheap, but, you know, $4 here, $2 there. So then I got Assassin's Creed 3 remastered, because I've never played the remastered version yet, and it's got all the DLC. So I wanted to play the, I think it's the King George Washington DLC. I've heard that's really fun. And then I got Assassin's Creed Rogue. So I've never played that one. We're going to check that out. And then I got Call of Juarez, Bound in Blood. Like I said, all these were dirt cheap. I have the Red River, but I don't have this one, which was Dragon Rising. So I got Operation Flashpoint Dead Rising, or not Dead Rising, Dragon Rising. Yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be a good mashup. Operation Flashpoint Dead Rising. Okay. And then I got Project Gotham Racing 2 for the original Xbox. And then we got this lovely NBA Streets version 3, V3. I can't wait to check that one out. I bet that's going to be really fun. And then the one that everybody's going crazy about right now, they happen to have a copy there, and I grabbed a copy of Spec Ops: The Line for $15. So that's pretty good on that. And I already have it for the PlayStation 3. Some of my games, if I have them on the PlayStation 3, I'd like to get them on the Xbox 360 as well, simply because PS3s are hard to replace. So I only play my PS3 when I have to. Oh, one more thing. Remember this right here? Yes, I actually picked that up as well. I got it for a song. No, they didn't make me sing. I'd probably make everybody scream and run out of there. No, I actually sing rather well. Not the point, but I got it super dirt cheap, and it's sitting right here on my shelf right now. Thanks for joining me for this video. We hope to see you very, very soon. Take care. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please hit the like button because it helps the YouTube algorithm spread the video to more awesome people just like you. Subscribe for more here in Dr. Scott's Game Closet, and there's plenty more where this one came from, so click on a video for more video game shenanigans. We'll see you all very, very soon.